Welcome back to part 2, gamers, and I'm going to get back to the network turbo, shut the door and get ready for the closing doors and leaving station procedures, which will happen in just a moment. There we go. And off we go. The next stop is Burnham. I just checked whilst I was switching between part 1 and part 2. With Burnham we'll have doors on the right hand side opening, so that's going to be pretty fun. And if this does happen to be the first video you've seen of me, or even heard of me, my name is RexTactics. I used to do Star Wars Battlefront 2 content and Train Sim World content, but now I'm just focusing on the Train Sim World content. I provide different content such as the Great Western Railway, which you're watching now, the East Coast Way between Brighton, Seaford and Eastbourne, Brighton Main Line between London, Victoria and Brighton. Hopefully I will be doing some Northern Trans-Pennine as well. And then, if and when I get Train Sim World 4, I will be doing both Train Sim World 4 and Train Sim World 3 routes. So, that is for the future. Not very, what am I trying to say? It's not going to be in the near future, but it'll be soon, hopefully. Alright, we're stopping for Burnham. We're going to have to bring in our brakes. I can basically see where they're stopping. Straight ahead. It's like an island platform, but it only has 2 platforms for the slow line. The fast line is basically where the HSTs go, so that's always a good thing to remember. That was probably a network turbo. Not all of them stop at Burnham. They usually go Slough, then Taplow, then Maidenhead, then Twyford, then Reading, and off to Oxford or Bristol Temple and all that lot, so... Oh, we've definitely got a good stop here. Get ourselves on the inside. Door release. There we go. Reverse into neutral. And the doors can open on this side, hopefully. Yeah, we pressed the right buttons. Thank God for that. This person's like, oh, the train stopped. Because if I just come up to here, you'll start to realise that I'm on Train Sim World 2020 because, well, these don't actually work. They don't start working until Train Sim World 2, so it's a little bit of a bummer, but we'll live with it. I do have my timer going to make sure that I'm keeping a good track on things. And if you haven't watched part 1, I do suggest you go over and watch part 1. And then come back to this video to watch part 2. That would be a very good idea. And off we go. The next stop is now Slough. Another network turbo going by. Getting hit by every single trackside equipment going. That's very interesting. This train is bouncing like I don't know what, and it reminds me of the Class 142 Pacer, except this one's got double bogies, so they won't feel that on the ride. They definitely feel it if they had a Pacer though, definitely. I'm going to go into internal cameras now because that's quite annoying. I might actually go front camera to be fair. Bring the power off, as we are now heading into Slough. I think Langley marks half of the Great Western Railway between London, Paddington and Reading. I'm not entirely sure. Between London, Paddington and Oxford, now that's definitely Maidenhead or Reading, one of the two. They've got the Azumas on the Great Western Railway now. Another trackside equipment bashing the camera about. Very nice. Right, we're heading to the interior so then we can do our normal doors opening procedure. There's another network turbo in there. That might have been the one that passed us actually. Ah, we caught up to it. Although that'll probably start leaving when we're opening our doors. Take off a little bit of our brake. Put it back on. And that will get us in. Really nice for the stop car marker. It's either a 2 to 3 or an S car. Let's have a look. It's a 2 to 3 and 4 to 6. Gotcha. So that train is there. It's kind of stopped a little bit past the stop marker, which... Oh wow! We've got aggregate. Yeah, that's another thing I don't mind doing. I don't mind doing Class 66 aggregate movements in Great Western Railway. We've also got that in East Coastway, but it's quite a small route for that. So that's why I'd probably do it on this route. I think if anything, if I was to get Train Sim 4, I'd probably buy this route as well, because this route's amazing. Get so many platforms, so many pathways and all that lot. Great for scenario planner. The next stop is West Drayton, which is a mere 8.3 kilometres away. Let's get ourselves going, shall we? And we are leaving well before that network turbo, but I imagine it'll literally streamline past us. That line's going to connect to ours. There we go. Oh no, wrong one. There we go. Actually, we'll put ourselves on the rear camera. That's better. Now we'll have to go inside the cab now because that's quite a thick wall, that one. That's this one. Same thing happened. Okay. It's clear the trackside equipment does not like my camera angles. So why don't we bring this one over here? I think I put this over here, but every time I get out the chair it kind of resets to the back door, which, well, kind of does help for loading, but not when you're trying to get some content without the trackside equipment bashing it all the time. There we go. We'll pass stations such as Langley and Ivor before we arrive at West Drayton. So I would like to take this opportunity to ask you, if you are enjoying this video, please do not forget to subscribe with all notifications on and give a like. That will help me a ton in the YouTube algorithm, and that will get these videos out to other people who like similar content to this. So that's Langley. The next one will be Ivor, and then West Drayton. We're not far away now. Just keeping an eye on time, making sure we have enough for recording, which we do. Here comes our next to pass through station, which is Ivor. And then after that will be West Drayton. Shut off the power now. Hang on a minute. Oh no, that's not my signal. I honestly thought it was. Get ourselves slowing down for West Drayton now. Putting a little bit of step 2 brake. Release that off a little bit. Put it back in. Alright, release it. There we go, it's gone straight past us. That guy's waiting patiently. Doors open on the left, reverse into neutral, and we're at West Drayton. It's quite a step down, isn't it? That guy's just folding his arms. I'm not getting on this train. I'm getting on a different one. Okay. I wonder if I actually had a next-gen console, what layers would actually appear on the Great Western Railway? That'd be interesting to find out. Right, well, back in the train. Where have we got to go to next? Here's in Harlington. Do we have enough time to reach? We probs do. I think we do. If we floor it, we'll get there. Alright, let's floor it. What? What's that say? 60 to 90? 70 that way? I don't think we have to... Oh. I think that's because that line's just changed to hours. I got another one. Oh, that's an amber light with a green light. How does that work? That's just confused me. Oh well. Finally. Alright, we can bring the power off now. And we can bring our train for a stop at Hayes and Harlington. Yeah, we have enough time. Oh, hang on a minute. There we go. All right. Anyways, I've got to tell you that this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching and getting this far with the video. Please do comment down below what you thought. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are trying to hit 1k. I've got a sub-milestone of 10 subscribers. We're almost there at the time of recording. We're at 9 subscribers, so we're getting there. We're opening up the doors. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, gamers.